Yo, what's up everybody, it's Victon. We have a super fun live stream coming today from the devs. I'm doing a live reaction here for you guys. They're going to be covering both PoE 2 and the upcoming Ultimatum League. So I'm probably going to split these into two different videos since this is a pretty long dev stream. So if you're interested in seeing one or the other, definitely check out my channel and the other one will be over there. Yeah, let's go ahead and go straight into the dev stream and I'll give you guys some of my thoughts on what we see. Hopefully we get some juicy news. Let's get going.
Hi, I'm Chris Wilson from Grinding Gear Games. Thanks so much for joining us here today.
So loud.
Today is a day about Path of Exile. You're going to find out a lot of awesome stuff we've been working on. Before we get started though, I wanted to mention that there are Twitch drops that you can win. Below the live stream there are some instructions for signing up and linking your Twitch account with your Path of Exile account, and if you do that you'll be eligible to receive the drops.
It's actually not bad wings. They're better than
They say
the
you should
last
start your
wings.
show with a bang, so we're going to start right off with Path of Exile 2.
Path of
After that,
Exile
we're going to show you
2.
Path of Exile Ultimatum. This is an expansion for regular Path of Exile that's coming out literally next week. After that, we're going to be joined by Ziggy D, who's going to host a Q&A where he asks me a whole bunch of questions from Twitch chat. So if you have any questions about the various reveals, make sure to keep them for the Q&A. Then there's going to be a live episode of the Bay Class podcast where Take Cat and his crew of Path of Exile veterans are going to discuss all of the things we've announced today. They'll be joined by Rory Rackham, who's the Grinding Gear Games developer who was in charge of the development of the Ultimatum League.
I want to see trailer.
All right, let's get started. You're probably wondering, why has it been so long since we last showed you any Path of Exile 2 footage? And honestly, this is because the project is so important to us that we are definitely taking our time to make sure that we make the best possible action RPG.
Very good.
Let's watch a new trailer.
Okay. Hype. It's going to be released in 2028. When's it coming out?
Among ancient ruins, evil grows once more.
It's not good. Ooh.
The seed of corruption
Oh, that thing's sick.
spreading dread and despair. We must give chase.
New UI. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of the same skills from PoE 1. A lot of new skills too, though. Okay. Okay. Nobody's reserving their mana. That's interesting. With like auras or something. That would be cool.
Sands hide countless.
That was sick.
3,000 years of dormant malevolence. We must hunt down the seed and put an end to this madness. If Rayclast is to survive.
Portals. What the heck? Oh. New health bar for bosses. Interesting. Looked like more of a, I guess it's like maybe like an act boss, probably. Like Brutus and stuff. Oh, that was it? I am sad. I mean, yeah, it looks good though. Sure. Why not? Coming out in 2028.
That trailer really shows what we have achieved with Path of Exile 2. I am so proud of the efforts of the entire team in putting that together. At ExileCon, we announced that Path of Exile 2 is a true sequel to Path of Exile.
Oh no.
So that means a new 7-act campaign, it means a whole new skill
the
gem
hell?
system, new items, new monsters,
shit.
character classes.
That was interesting.
All the Ascendancy classes are completely new. It's got cutting-edge next-generation graphics, as you just saw. Basically, it's everything you would expect from a
graphics,
sequel to
dog.
Path of Exile. But we're not just throwing away
The
our
environments
legacy,
definitely
we're
look
embracing
sick.
it. Both campaigns will be fully playable from within the same game plan. You'll be able to play through the original Path of Exile
yeah, that's pretty
storyline or the
sick.
new Path of Exile 2 campaign on the way to the shared endgame. All of your old characters will still be playable, and of course, any microtransaction purchases you made in Path of Exile will carry on to the sequel.
Very good. Oh, there's somebody reserving
At
mana.
ExileCon, we introduced the dark forests of the island of Ogham, where you start your journey. Today, we're proud to showcase Path of Exile 2's second act, which takes place in the Vastiri.
I wonder how many acts there's gonna be.
Welcome to Path of Exile 2's second act.
What can we see? Lots of new skills.
Around a caravan of Maraketh called the Ardura, who live in the Vastiri Desert.
It's like a weird button right above his Q ability. I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe that's his gym links?
There's a set of large ancient gates blocking the progress of the caravan through a desert pass, so you're being sent through the Traitor's Passage to unlock them.
We shall wait here, Jingak. But the military carts
What babe was that?
to the gates. Make haste.
Path of Exile 2 is a lot more than just new acts. We want combat to feel both brutal and responsive, even at low levels. We're ensuring that each weapon type has unique and different mechanics. Each weapon class feels different to play, and today we're going to start by demonstrating the new Spear weapon class.
Spears, dude.
Spears are a weapon class favoring mobility with both melee and ranged attack options.
Oh, yeah.
To that end, each spear will grant you at least one mobility skill. In this case, the spear comes with both an engage and disengage skill. When you engage, it increases your melee damage for a short time, and that really encourages you to be mobile during combat.
Scroll of Wisdom, dude. Still in Path of Exile 2.
One of the skills we're using here is called Whirling Slash.
They have like,
Slash,
it's like new icons for the monsters. I like this one better than PoE 1.
It explodes, dealing damage to nearby monsters. A great
Very
way
small
to do
change,
that is to
but
use
I like
the
it.
disengage skill, which makes you fly backwards and throw projectiles.
Sure. Why not?
In PoE 2, each area's mini
The
boss
lighting
is a much
is
more substantial
sick.
fight with interesting mechanics. You'll be able to find at least one mini boss in each area of the game.
Oh,
One
okay.
thing I love about this boss in particular is that it destroys the ceiling when it slams the ground, letting in more light. Clever players will notice
shit.
that if they're
That's
standing
sick,
in the
dude.
light, then they're not going to have any rocks falling on their head.
Yo, that's pretty cool, dude.
The rapid assault skill that we're using against this boss does 3 rapid
Oh,
stabs, followed by a
damn.
4th stab that deals more damage and can stun if you're willing to commit to a long attack time. While developing
Why
the
is this
skills
man
for
not
Path of
using his
Exile 2,
precision
we
skill?
were really thinking a lot about designing skills that could be cancelled early to dodge, or you can commit
Turn
to the
your
full
aura
attack
on,
for
brother.
maximum damage.
That's a cool little fight. Oh, it's not over. I do wonder. Oh, new item? Oh, he's not teasing it. Rude. I do wonder how difficult those are going to be, though. You know what I mean? Because sure, they have those in PoE 1, but it's like most of them you kill in 1 to 2 seconds, and it's like, okay, it's barely more than a yellow mob.
One of the skills we're using here is called Spear Field, which creates an area of spears coming out of the ground that impale monsters who walk into them, causing them to bleed. As the monsters move towards you, they take damage, so using your mobility skills as a way to move away from them is a great strategy here.
That's a cool looking ability for
In Path
sure.
of Exile 2, we've invested a lot in our animation system. I'm sure you're noticing
Yeah,
the
I can
animations
tell.
are looking a lot better than they did
Yeah,
in
they
PoE
do.
1. But there's also a lot of subtle detail, like characters having different run animations.
Yeah,
depending
I
on how
noticed the
fast
run
they move.
animation.
When we use a Quicksilver Flask here, you can see the character changes to a sprinting animation.
Yeah, it looks much cleaner. That's sick. I mean, it definitely looks sick, just overall, in general.
Now that we've arrived at the Ancient Gates, we're going to show you another of the new weapon classes in Path of Exile 2, crossbows. Crossbows are
Crossbows,
special in that they
dude.
grant
All right,
attack
let's look at
skills
this.
implicitly. This particular crossbow
I
grants
don't see
Power
anything
Shot, which is
crazy.
a high damage single target attack. In order to modify what Power Shot does, you're going to need to equip bolt skill gems, which change the type of bolts that are loaded into the crossbow. Here we've got 3 different bolt skills that the character can switch between depending on the situation.
Armor-piercing
Uh-huh.
incendiary bolts.
Oh shit, she actually says it.
Permafrost bolts can be used to disrupt packs of enemies to prevent them from closing in on your position. You can then follow up with armor-piercing bolts to do plenty of damage.
That was like an actual wall that they couldn't get past. It was cool. It's like frost wall.
In this area, we're helping Asala, leader of the Ardura, to open the ancient gates and let the caravan through.
Armor-piercing bolts.
Because the bolt types are the skill gems, support gems that are added to them will modify whatever the skill is that you're using. Here we're going to add more projectiles to our incendiary bolt.
It's just easy, but that's good for like newer players. It's much easier to understand than putting it in your gear, you know what I mean? Oh, that looks so good.
In Path of Exile 2, we're doing a lot more interesting things with monster packs. Here you can see some of the monsters patrolling around.
Man, it's like Heist. They teased it in Heist. Oh, run, dude. Indiana Jones, go. Oh, lag. They were lagging. I didn't know they were gonna go this in depth with the gameplay. We're just like doing Act 2, huh? It's pretty cool. It's definitely like a frost wall.
Now we're coming to another example of a Path of Exile 2 mini-boss, Li'im the Impaler.
Mini-boss. Where is he? Oh, shit. Yo, those spikes with like entrails, dude. What the hell? Yeah, see, like that one that was definitely.
Also dropped another type of crossbow, a siege crossbow.
Oh.
This crossbow grants the siege cascade skill. The skill is also modified depending on what type of bolts you're using.
Interesting. Okay. Oh shit. It's interesting. That's like based off of your actual bow, the skill that you use. It's gonna make finding items harder, but also I think better, because it's like if you get the and we're back. Sorry about that. My computer like literally exploded. Oh, we're back. Looks like we didn't miss too much here. He's still on the bolts. I'm not sure when it cut off, but basically what I was saying is it's going to be interesting because if it's tied to the actual like weapon, what kind of shots you do, you know, obviously the hunt for the right weapon is going to be more intense than just like any bow type of thing, but I guess that's kind of how it is now, but even more so I would assume, which I'm in favor for. There's nothing wrong with that for sure. Let's turn this up a little bit. I think it's cool. Adds depth to the item grind.
This is the Perennial King, the leader of the Faradun. His goal here is to prevent you from catching the caravan at any cost.
Yeah, their map design is like, their layouts, whoever did that with that team is on fire, dude. I feel like this man is doing literally 0 DPS right now. Looks like maybe you have to have attacked those in order to do damage to them. It's pretty cool. Okay. like multi-layered boss fights instead of just DPS and go. I think that's what they were saying about they wanted to do with PoE 2 is have more in-depth boss fights. It didn't seem too in-depth, but it's more so than like a Brutus fight or a Mervale fight.
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us.
This madness has gone on long enough. The king is not the man I once knew. And sands swallow me if I do any more to enable him. You plan to continue your pursuit, yes? You will not catch him. Not without me.
We cannot follow through the raging sands. Let us return to the caravan and question this defector.
Yo, that sand looked
This
hype.
is the Ardura caravan, your town in Act 2.
Shit. That's sick, dude.
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from, nor what caste you might have been there.
The lore, dude. They're
All
shoving
that
lore
matters
down our
is that
throats.
you have shown yourself
Everything's
capable
fine.
in battle, Jinga. Remain a friend to the Ardura.
Jinga.
You shall have nothing but respect from us.
We got Storm Spear with a
From what
2.
your shade has told us,
So that
the situation's
Storm Spear
dire.
had
This
2
Valbalic
slots on
will
it.
live or die based on her usefulness
Interesting.
In pursuit of the seed of corruption. Ask her what questions you will.
Do
but
gyms
we,
have
Ardura, will decide
links?
her fate.
You need not trust me. You will see the truth of my information soon enough. I ask nothing of you. Only that you do
That would be. I
not
have
know
no clue if it's like that,
One
but
of
that
the
would be
things we
intense.
really wanted to do in Act 2 was to use the mobility of the caravan to allow the player to choose how they explore the Act. Here you're
Ooh.
given 4 options on how to proceed.
There is a tribe of lost men that inhabits the Mastodon Badlands. They
What I was gonna say is that would be sick if, like, gyms dropped with like X amount of links, kind of like how Gear did last, like PoE 1, right? And if you had like a super rare gem that drops with the 6 link or something, right? No clue if it's like that. It's probably not, but that would be interesting.
Though events demand you tread upon a valley of the dead, do not do so flagrantly. Keep your presence light. Cleanse what corruption you can. And we shall skirmish with the Faradun to protect your flank.
Once you've picked your destination, the caravan will travel to that area and come to a stop so that you can disembark and go on your quest.
Twist. I mean, sure, I guess, why not?
Because we just got the Storm Spear skill as a quest reward,
Yeah,
now would be a
Storm
great
Spear
time to
with
switch
2.
back to spears and use some ranged abilities.
I see, like, some of these have different links, right?
Storm Spear
Oh,
fires
up to
a
4
lightning
links.
projectile which splits on contact.
Got some more spears. Oh. It's like lightning
The skill we're
strike,
using
but
here is called Blazing Lance.
looks so much
Blazing
better.
Lance
Oh
creates
my
a trail
god,
of
the
fire from
fire.
ground, dealing damage over time. However, if you're willing to stand in place for long enough, you can throw a second spear that will fan the flames for much more damage.
The skills look so much cleaner. Like, that fire was super clean. I don't know what happened there. It's like left side of a screen, like. That is sick, dude. That's the best thing I've seen so far, is the double spear with fire. Oh look,
We've
imagine
just found
that.
a unique spear. It's called Devata's Wind. This spear has an extra modifier that synergizes really well with Storm Spear. When you disengage, you get 2 additional projectiles on your projectile skills.
What? Okay. That just looks sick, dude. Okay, disengage. No? Oh, random, okay. Guy's got like 6,000 skills on his bar. So beautiful. I just want to watch that all day. I wonder how that'll work with like piercing. I wonder if piercing's even a thing. Still not using precision. I wonder how much of this we're actually going to watch. I feel like this is going to last forever. Cool with it. Surprised they're showing us this much. If they're showing us this much, like what's the closed beta looking like? You know what I mean? Or even alpha. Like, are they doing an alpha first? I don't know. I mean, I was sure they are, but I don't know. I'm not sure what the schedule is for that stuff. Ah. That was sick, dude. Is there like 2 bosses here? Deathlord, Black Rib, and the Mastodon, yeah? That's cool. It's like a double HP thing. That's pretty sick. I wonder if this is a bigger boss or if this is one of those mini bosses they were talking. It's gotta be a bigger boss, right? You can do it. I believe. I believe. Oh, it's getting owned. Oh. Professional gamer. Maybe if he had precision, he'd be critting more. Oh, that other dude's almost dead. Did. And then it showed one big life bar now. Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
If you have any questions about what you just saw, we'll be doing a Q&A later.
We have
on.
all the questions.
While Path of Exile 2 definitely won't be released this year, we do have a Path of Exile expansion you can play 1 week from now. I'd like to introduce Path of Exile Ultimatum.
Okay. Alright, and like I said, if you do want to check out the reveal of Ultimatum League, definitely check out my channel. I will have a video specifically for that, but this video is already pushing 25 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and cut this one off. Just kind of last thoughts on PoE 2. Obviously, I am super excited for it. The world itself looks absolutely fantastic. Like, they've done an amazing job with the graphics. The animations, like just even that character running looked super good and fluid. The skills themselves look super sick. I was really enjoying that fire skill. Like, I don't know, just like the fire looked much different in that game compared to PoE 1, and it looked really solid. Same thing with the lightning there. It was cool. They had some same skills from PoE 1, obviously a whole bunch of new skills. They had the crossbow and the spear, which was super cool. Both of those were really cool, and I enjoyed them thoroughly. They showed off the bosses, the kind of the mini bosses, which were pretty cool. I'm a little skeptical. We have mini bosses in PoE 1. You know, some of them you kill in like 1 to 2 seconds. So you know, who knows if it's going to be like that in PoE 2. I'm gonna hope it's not. It looks like it probably won't be. It looks like it'll be a little bit more involved. But once you have some gear on your characters, you know, you kill things a little bit faster, and it's not that big of a deal. But definitely first playthroughs is going to be super fun. The bosses, even the mini bosses themselves looked really good. So yeah, I think the biggest thing that I noticed, which I'm not sure if they showed this on the last one that they did, because I know they've done one more before this on PoE 2, but we got a good look at the skills and like the links that you could do, and that was super interesting. Like you got a gym reward from a quest, and it actually had like 2 links on it. which was pretty interesting. So it makes me wonder, I might be completely wrong, but it makes me wonder how kind of links are going to work in this game. Like, do you get a gem that drops, and is it going to have 3 links? Is it going to have 4 links? Is it going to have 6 links? And that's super rare to get a 6-link gem. That would be pretty cool, to be honest, but I'm not sure if that's the way it's going to be, so we'll have to obviously just see on that one. So yeah, overall, super excited for PoE 2. He just said that it's definitely not coming out in 2021, which was a given. There's no way they're going to release it in 2021. I am curious if they're going to do any type of like alpha or beta in 2021, so we'll have to see on that. Maybe, you know, all jokes aside, maybe 2022 release, who knows. They was talking about mobile. We got, I think maybe later on they talk about mobile updates, which is kind of a meme at this point, but you know, who knows, could be cool as well. But definitely PoE 2 is looking super hype. So that's all I got on this one. If you guys want to check out the Ultimatum Path of Exile League, like I said, go ahead and go on the channel and check out that video as well. It is definitely some super good stuff. Lots of good stuff coming, lots of interesting changes, but lots of good stuff. So definitely check that video out if you guys are interested. If you guys stuck around for this long, I definitely appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. I am looking forward to the league coming up here in a week, so definitely stick around the channel. We got lots of content coming. That's all I got on this one, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one.